All right, you guys see the title. Where do you belong? What should you be doing? And this is a question you might ask yourself, and you think you don't have the answer, but I'm gonna give you a little technique. Basically, when you're falling asleep and you're doing the visualization techniques of Neville Goddard, when you're just falling asleep, you're listening to a theta frequency, and you start to visualize what you desire, you'll start to see glimpses of what your life should be and where it should be. Okay, so I want you to think about the most basic animalistic primal desires that you have. Okay, whatever that may be, right? So, for example, you might want to have 4 or 5 girls in your life that are super open-minded. They all get along. You guys all have sex together. Well, that's going to take you finding very open-minded girls that are very comfortable with their sexuality. They're sexually higher conscious beings, okay? And that's going to take you getting to that sexually higher conscious level as well, so you can sync up with their frequency, okay? Now you need also a safe environment for them to live in where there's no distractions, right? Because someone's gonna fuck up your love triangle, you know what I'm saying? Something in this system's gonna fuck up your love triangle. Okay, so you're gonna need to create a new society. That's one example. All right, here's another example. You want a lot of abundance. You want a lot of things coming into your life. You don't need to start some sort of business, a sales job, or anything like that. You can manifest things in different ways by just being of value. See, you get money and resources by being valuable to people, right? And a female who's really attractive physically, you'll notice that she can travel different places. She can go wherever she wants. She can like move. She can move like to another state because some guy sees value in her pussy. Now, but I want you to realize that concept right there. I want you to realize that truth right there. Some dude sees value in her body, in the pleasure that her vagina gives his penis. So he will literally fly her out to come live with him in another state. Okay? That's value that he sees in her. But imagine you could give a girl 10 to 15 oral orgasms where she's shaking uncontrollably. Now this girl sees so much value in you that she doesn't even give a fuck about the good-looking guy who lasts 30 seconds in bed. Yeah, he's good-looking, but she'll let go of him and go with you over him and spend more time with you than him just because of the pleasure that you bring her. All right? Now, you ain't going to get flown out of the state, but you don't need to as a man, because as a man you can manifest. You have a lot more time on your hands because you're getting less attention from people trying to fuck you all the time. Okay, so you have more time to create some shit and make money from it. And you don't have to be passionate about what you make money from, okay? You can make money just by thinking, how do I make money, and then go make money. Alright? And you can enjoy the process as well. You could also make money doing what you love too, but just don't get stuck up on it and don't get attached to it. Because I have friends who are attached to what they think they should be making money doing, and it doesn't work on Facebook ads. Facebook ads doesn't let you do dating ads, so the most they're ever gonna make in 1 month is $10,000. Instead of me making $10,000 a day because I could use Facebook ads. So money is not an issue to me. I can manifest it like this because I don't have an attachment to it. Now, at the same time, I see lots of other sacred sexuality coaches teaching this sacred sexuality stuff. Do I get jealous and I think, oh, I need to go be a better coach than them, I need to go do that? No. I could be a better coach than somebody who spent their whole life doing it. Does that make sense? I could know more, I can master my game better than somebody who's a dating coach. Because I don't have limiting beliefs. You think, oh, well, they're working on it every day, all day. They're obviously going to be better than you. No. They're obviously going to be more confused because they have constant, like, different beliefs coming at them, different things getting results, and they think it's better than the other way that was already getting results, and not realizing if they just use that same exact energy to debate which way is better, they could have realized that it didn't matter which way was better. Both ways work, and they could have used that same energy to manifest more things in their life. So, where do you belong? What should you be doing? I think where you belong is right here, right now, wherever you are is perfect. And right now, there's a heaven that you personally can manifest right now, just by doing what you know is uncomfortable to you right now. There's a comfort zone you need to step outside of right now that is going to bring in the reality that is your personal heaven right now. And I know this makes sense. I know this makes sense. I know you get what I'm saying. But let me give you an example. I always give examples from my life, because then you can relate it to your life. So, for example, I went to sleep last night and I was having a vision. In the vision, there's these 4 girls that I've met already in my life. 4 beautiful girls. All these girls are 9s and 10s. It was my ex, this other girl I'm talking to on Instagram. And then this other girl that I met from Instagram, had sex with, and then this other girl that I knew from like 7 years ago, who friend zoned me because my sexuality was fragmented. But now she's like living in Sedona, and she's living her life up, and she's manifesting with her energy, because she wasn't sexually fragmented back then. And so she followed through and started living it up and winning, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And started fucking really winning in life. And I'm finally coming around. So here's the thing, right? She hasn't made over $1 million like me. Like, yeah, I've manifested a lot as well. But I'm realizing that, well, first of all, let me get to the fucking vision. So in the vision, I was having a five-some, if you will. It was those 4 girls and me. And we were all living together, and I was having sex with them all, and it was beautiful, and we were just, it was happy. It was like good times, right? And now you might think, well, that's not happening right now. So how does that vision help you? Well, that vision shows me what's possible. See, you can't visualize something that's not possible. Everything you visualize is possible in some way, shape, and form. All you need to do is reach that level of consciousness. And consciousness gets reached by intention. You reach a level of consciousness by experiencing things that put you in a state of being. You do that through desire first, then intention. You have the desire, which is the vision, and then you do the intent, which is the action. So you take the action that puts you into the state of being, which attracts that reality. Now, the action is the uncomfortable part. Okay? So, for example, there might be somewhere I need to live where these open-minded, unsexually fragmented females are. But I need to be completely open-minded myself and unsexually fragmented myself first. So, where am I at right now? There's a bunch of vaccinated girls around me. There's a bunch of things that I can be doing to practice for the real deal when I get there. Okay? So, with all this being said, where do I take my first step towards that vision? Okay? Because make no mistake, the money, the resources, this is all just to create the sexual abundance that you desire. Okay? The sex life, the fun, the friends, the people around you. This is where your actual true happiness comes from. Your play. Everything we do that we do for work is to get us to a level where we can eventually play and enjoy ourselves to the fullest. Okay? You don't play so that you can work. You work so that you can play. So what's most important is the play. The work is just to facilitate the play. So, with all that being said, how do I take steps today towards reaching that higher level of play? What's uncomfortable that I can do today? Uncomfortable that I can do today to get me one step closer to manifesting the desired play? Well, I can go approach vaccinated girls at a school. I can go to the beach and approach vaccinated girls on the way there and then enjoy myself in the water and have fun. Letting go in the water, visualizing, reading books that rewire my brain on my sexuality, and things like this of this nature. The marketing, the work, the business side of things of my life, that aspect of my life is just to understand how to influence, just to understand how to get people to take action, to be a leader, to get thousands of people to take a certain specific action, etc., etc. And that marketing will come around and help me create the new society or the new facilitation that's facilitating the play. So the same way me doing all these Facebook ads and all these funnels facilitates the money I need in order to have a car to drive to go approach these girls at this college, is the same way that that knowledge will facilitate me and able to create a society where there's all these beautiful divine feminine women around that I'm having sex with on a daily basis. So I might approach 100 girls at a college and have sex with one or two or three. Okay, let's just keep the numbers low. But in the future, and I run Facebook ads and I make $1 million and I keep 20,000 of it. Very low amount. But in the future, those same skills will get me, those same exact skills will get me a new society of individuals who are open-minded and then having sex with 4 different girls at the same exact time who are perfect divine feminine women. So, right now, I can practice being my greatest version. I can practice the skills I will need in the future in order to create my highlight or my climax. Right now, enjoying the process is the key. Right now, I'm not supposed to be messaging those 4 girls. I know those 4 girls are going to be there with me in the future. I don't need to message them chasing them today. I need to go approach 10 other girls today at a college or at the beach. I need to go practice my sexuality on other girls that might not even be my desired outcome of women that I want, because it's going to teach me a lot more about myself to get rejected than to go towards the girls that are completely already open to me right now. And by the way, those other girls aren't having sex with me right now. They're not with me in the physical. So therefore, it's worthless to talk to them. But they're open to me. They want to see me. They would hang out with me right now if there literally was the situation. If the situation called for it and it was possible. And because I approached 10 girls every single day in between now and seeing them in a few years or a year or whatever, my sexual game will be so ingrained into my being that it's just automatic, the seduction that takes place, which creates and manifests the reality where they are all sucking my dick. And I am opening up, and I'm giving them multiple orgasms and opening up their consciousness to a higher level and frequency, and we are all bringing more abundance into our life, because on that higher frequency of joy, we can think more clearly and we can make things happen. And because I have such an abundance, and I probably have even more girls over there in the society, more than just those 4, I'm not worried about them having sex with other guys. So we're all abundant, and there you go. Everything works out. It's a happy family, okay? But there you go. I didn't have to become a sex coach. I didn't have to create some certain business. I didn't have to be around some certain females right now. I didn't have to be already in Sedona with a new, living off the land with like, it didn't have to happen right now. Right now, I can focus on where I'm at. The marketing, just the reading the books and the approaching the girls. And I will still get laid at least a couple times a month. And I will still make enough money to facilitate growing towards that ultimate desire of getting away from this society that they got over here, New World Order bullshit, and being able to live in harmony and peace, abundance, have the best sex of my life, and reach higher levels of consciousness, desire, bliss, oneness with all that is. And there you go. So, don't think that you need to be anywhere else other than where you are. You're in the perfect place right now. Understand that there's things that you're avoiding. There's things that you're avoiding right now that are uncomfortable, actions that you need to take that will get you towards your desires, your ultimate climax desires eventually. So with all of that being said, look at your life right now and see what you should be doing and do it. Done.